Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to the Piper Report. So I know I've said in the past that John McCain should just die to get out of Congress, but that is kind of insensitive. He has been diagnosed with brain cancer, and I will say that I do feel bad for him. I mean, he has cancer. I'm not freaking a psychopath. I'm not going to say I hope he dies and suffers, but I hope he gets the hell out of Congress because he is not a good person. I feel bad that he is sick, but what he does and what he wants to do to this country is reprehensible. He believes in war. He believes in leaving people overseas in the Middle East fatherless and homeless, and all he wants to do is cause pain overseas. I mean, that's all he cares about is war. And in war, what we experience is death. So, John McCain is not a good person. That being said, I do kind of feel for the man for having diagnosed with cancer. But what I can say and what I can hope, he better retire now. He better get out of Congress. He had no business being in there for as long as he did. But even so, now it's clear. If he tries to stay in again, if he tries to remain in Congress, he probably won't want to, but his family needs to step up, and they need to kick him out. They have to tell him to retire. I mean, we all remember his momentary lapse of reason when he was interviewing James Comey. I think it was James Comey. He had no idea what he was talking about. And now recently, he had a blood clot removed in his head, and now he has brain cancer. It would make a lot of sense based on how he talks. So, like I said, I do feel bad for the guy being diagnosed with cancer, but this will be really good for the country. This will help the country out in immense ways. Because getting him out will mean that we can focus more on our people, on our national citizens, and not on bringing death and destruction overseas. Not on increasing and spending more on the military-industrial complex. No more of that. McCain was one of the biggest pushers for that type of behavior. And now he is surely going to be gone, either one way or another. So he should retire, he should go live with his family, live his time out until he dies. Get out of Congress, though, and let's make this country better. Because this country will be better without John McCain. John McCain, Dianne Feinstein, Kamala Harris, Lindsey Graham, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Mitch McConnell, Paul Ryan. These are all people in Congress that need to get the hell out of Congress. If we ever want to make our country stronger and more unified and better, because these leaders don't care. These leaders don't care about the people. All they care about is their corporate backers. They care about the people who fund them. They don't care about their constituents at all. So get these people out of Congress, and let's actually get this country back on the right track. Here's the article. Senator John McCain has been diagnosed with brain cancer, according to a report. Reports suggest the 80-year-old veteran politician was given a diagnosis following pathology tests after surgery. CNN says it is aggressive. McCain underwent surgery at the Mayo Clinic in Arizona last Friday. Doctors said the center had a minimally invasive procedure to remove the nearly 2-inch clot and that the surgery went well. The surgery forced Majority Leader Mitch McConnell to delay a vote on the Republican health care bill, another setback for the effort to repeal or replace Barack Obama's Affordable Care Act. Well, I have to step in on this one. That's not a full repeal at all. That's not even a full replace. There is no repeal and replace in the legislation in Congress right now for healthcare. It's just not. That's a lie. It was then delayed again after 4 Republicans announced their opposition to the legislation, meaning they could not advance the bill. And there we have it. So yes, this should really help our country in the future. Like I said, I do feel for McCain, but he was a bad influence on this country. And he brought death, destruction, and pain with him everywhere he went. Every kind of legislation he pushed for dealt with war, with overseas conflict, perennial war, especially when it comes to Russia. I bet he's going to be really disappointed he was not able to get the U.S. into a world war with Russia. I think that was his ultimate goal. And I'm not just saying that either. I truly believe John McCain wants war with Russia. That's why he's been pushing it for so long. And I bet he is really upset that he has to retire from Congress without us going to war with Russia. And I'm done.